Hello friends, welcome back to another video. In this video tutorial, I will show you how to fix World of Tanks heat game not launching, not opening, won't start, stuck on loading screen error on PC. So let's jump to the solutions. So the very first thing what you need to do is to check system requirements of the game. So after searching for the game on Steam, you just have to go below and here you will find the system requirements to play the game. All the minimum as well as recommended requirements are available over here. Make sure your PC have all the required specs, and after that try to play the game and check if you can go ahead. If not, next method is to run the game from the installation folder. So for that, go to Steam, under library section, select your game, right click on it, click on manage, now click on browse local files. After that, go to the game folder. Here you have to select the application, and after that double click on it and then check whether the game is launching or not. If the game doesn't open, you are suggested to run the game as administrator. For that, select the game application, right click on it, click on properties, click on compatibility, and here select run this program as an administrator, click on apply and OK, and after that launch the game and check. If not, come back again. This time select run this program in compatibility mode for select Windows 8 or previous version Windows 7, hit on apply and OK, and after that launch the game and check. If this also doesn't work, come back again, select disable full screen optimizations, hit on apply and OK, and after that launch the game and check if this helps to fix the problem. But if the issue still continues, come back again, uncheck all of these, hit on apply and OK, and move to the next method. Well, the next method is to allow the game through firewall. So for that, go to the search option, search for Windows security. Here you have to click on firewall and network protection, click on allow an app through firewall, click on change settings. After that, search for the game whether it's listed or not. If you cannot find the game, no need to worry. You simply have to click on allow another app. After that, click on browse and go to the game folder, select the game application, add it to the list over here. Now after adding the game to the list over here, select the game, make sure both private and public boxes are ticked, and then click on OK. After that, launch the game and check. Next is to verify integrity of game files. For that, go to Steam, select your game under library section, right click on it, click on properties, click on install files, and then click on verify integrity of game files. So this will check and verify the game files. Once the game files is verified, now launch the game and check if you can play the game. Next is to check graphic settings of the game. So when a graphic settings are not properly set up, like texture quality, resolution, anti-aliasing, etc., then it directly impacts the game. And this is where the game can crash or suffer from other issues, as it plays a vital role. So make sure to set up the settings properly or even lower the graphic settings to avoid any kind of unwanted issue. Next method is to delete easy anti-cheat folder. So reinstalling the easy anti-cheat can help to fix the problem. So what you have to do is go to Steam, select your game under library section, click on manage, now click on browse local files. So this will take you to the game folder where your game has been installed. Here you can see the easy anti-cheat folder. You can create a backup of it and keep it somewhere else or in desktop, and after that select it and click on the delete icon. So after deleting the easy anti-cheat folder, what you have to do is go to Steam, under library section, select your game, right click on it, click on properties, click on install files, and then click on verify integrity of game files. So verifying the game files will reinstall easy anti-cheat folder once again and restore the missing files. So by doing this, you can easily resolve the problem you are facing while playing the game, and hopefully you can play the game further. But if the issue still continues, move to the next method. Next is to modify launch option. For that, go to Steam, select your game under library section, right click on it, click on properties. Under general, here you have to type -dx11 and then try to launch the game and check if it's working. If this doesn't work, come back again, type -dx12 and then try to launch the game and check if it's working now. If the issue still continues, come back again, remove the launch option and move to the next method. Well, the next method is to update your graphics card. So make sure your graphics cards are up to date. For that, go to the search option, search for device manager. Here you have to expand your display adapter, select your graphics card, right click on it, click on update driver, and then click on search automatically for drivers. So this will check and update your graphics card. After that, launch the game and check. NVIDIA and AMD users, go through the link already given in the description and you can easily update your graphics card from here. Next is to disable in-game overlays. So Steam users, just go to Steam, click on Steam option, click on settings, click on in-game, and here you can see enable the Steam overlay while in-game option. If this is enabled, you have to click on it to disable it. Once you disable this, launch the game and check. For GeForce Experience users, open GeForce Experience, tap on gear icon beside username, click on general and switch off in-game overlay options as shown in the image here. For Discord overlay, go to the user settings, game overlay tab, switch off enable in game overlay options as shown in the picture. Next is to change virtual memory settings. So for that, go to the search option, search for view advanced system settings, click on settings, click on advanced, click on change. Here select the drive where a game has been installed. After that, select custom size. In the initial size you have to type 12288 and in the maximum size you have to type 24576. Click on set and then click on OK. After that, launch the game and check. Next is to update Windows. So for that, go to the search option, search for settings. After that, click on Windows Update, click on check for updates. This will check and update your Windows to the latest version, and after that try to log into the game and check if you can play it. Next is to install Visual C++ files. So for that, I have already provided this link in the description. Just copy and paste it in a browser, or even you can search for Visual C++ files in Google. After the website opens, go below. From here you have to click on the link to download. Once you download Visual C++ files, you have to open it and you will get repair or install option. Click on it, click on yes, wait for some time. Once it is over, close this. Now restart your PC. Once your PC restarts, again log into the game and check if you can play the game. Next is to disable antivirus program or firewall. So if you are having an antivirus program, then it can interrupt in your gameplay and can lead to such kind of issues. So what you need to do is just go to the search option, search for Windows Security. After that, here you have to click on virus and threat protection. Go below, click on manage settings, and here you have to turn off real-time protection if it is not turned off. After that, again go to the search option. This time search for control panel. After that, click on Windows Defender Firewall. After that, click on turn Windows Defender Firewall on or off, and here you have to select turn off Windows Defender Firewall in both private and public network settings. Click on OK, and finally launch the game and check if you can play it. But later on, come back and select turn on Windows Defender Firewall in both private and public network settings. Next is to move the game to SSD. So if your game is not installed on SSD, then also you can suffer from several kind of issues while playing the game. So you should check if your game is installed on SSD or not. For that, go to Steam, click on Steam option, click on settings, click on downloads, or click on storage, and here you will find your game is installed on SSD or on other drive. So the game is installed in another drive, so you have to select it and then click on move and move the game to SSD. After that, log into the game and check if you can play it. Next is to update system BIOS. So for that, you have to first check your motherboard model. Now visit its support page and download the latest BIOS. After that, follow the official instructions for BIOS flashing. Finally, restart your system and test the game, and after that, launch it and check. Next is to run the game on dedicated graphics card. So for that, go to the search option, search for graphics settings. Now here you have to add your game to the list. So for that, click on add a desktop app. After that, you have to go to the game folder where your game has been installed, and after that select the game application. Here is the game application, add it to the list over here. Now after adding the game to the list, you have to click on the arrow icon, and under GPU preference you have to select high performance, and after that try to log into the game and check. But if the issue still continues, then you are suggested to reinstall World of Tanks Heat game. For that, go to Steam, under library section select your game, right click on it, click on manage, now click on uninstall, finally click on uninstall option. So this will remove the game completely from your PC. After that, restart your PC. Once your PC restarts, again launch Steam and again reinstall World of Tanks Heat game, and finally click on the play button to check if it's working.